everyone, welcome back to my channel. Natural Roxy here. Today I'm going to show you how I clean my brushes. I had some time today, so I said why not clean my brushes and just do a video about it. So I use these two steps, going in with the Palm Olive Ultra dishwashing liquid, and then I go in with the Olive Extra Premier Madeira blend. It has corn oil, extra virgin olive oil, and grapeseed. And I use these two steps because the dishwashing liquid takes away all the foundation, makeup, everything inside the brush. And then the oil takes out, brings back the moisture back into the brushes, and that's why I use those two steps, and I've been using it just recently, and I find it to be sufficient, easy, and fast. So now I'm going to use this clear glass and just pour a little bit of the soap inside of the bottle, inside of the glass, and then I'm going to go in and pour in a little bit of the olive oil, not too much. You don't want to pour too much in because you don't want it to be oily and you don't want it to be soapy, guys. After mixing the two in the bottle, I go in and just swirl it around, make sure that the consistency is all together, and we're good to go with that. After doing this step, this is my favorite thing in the world. This is the Real Techniques cup, and it has 3 parts to this, and I actually bought a Real Technique brush and it came with it, and guys, I love this. This has been wonders, like I can say wonders for me, because before I was going in and washing the brushes with the palm of my hands, and my hands used to be so dry and rough, and and when this came in the mail, I was so excited. So I go in and I use, now I'm washing my face brushes. So my face brushes, I usually just scrub all over, get a little bit of wet, dip it into the glass jar with the soap and oil, and just scrub it on those ending 2 rough parts of the brush. When I'm washing my brushes, I usually, when the water is on, I usually go down in a downward motion because I find that I don't want the water to get seeping in between the wood of the brush. So I wash down instead of upside down and upward. And when I go in and wash it out, I usually squeeze out the excessive water, as you can see in my video. With that brush is a little dense, so it kind of tends to have to go in twice with that brush, but it gets the job done. But as you can see, I just scrub my brushes one time, wash it, and that's it. I don't have to go back in a second time. Sometimes I'll just wash it out underneath the water because that'll work a little bit faster. And as you can see, when I squeeze out the water, you don't see any makeup coming out. Some of the brushes, yes, I do have to go in more than once because, you know, foundation, that's a whole lot. So these brushes has been sitting for about maybe 3 weeks, and that's how long I have not been wearing makeup, because I don't wear makeup during the week. But you know, I had to do it. It was time. It was really time, and I had some time to do it. So you can see I am squeezing out the excessive water out of the brushes, and it's just explanatory, as you can see. But now I'm gonna go in with my eye brushes. Now when I do my eye brushes, I tend to do 2 at a time because it's just faster and easier, because they're smaller and not as big as the face brushes. But I don't use the whole cup. I use the ending first cup. It has little brackets. I feel like the other 2 are too harsh for the face brushes, so I use the end part of it. And as you can see, maybe 2 scrubs inside the bucket and 2-3 rinses, and squeeze out the excessive water, and it becomes so clean. I just love this technique with the soap and the oil. It just works wonders. But guys, I do suggest that you wash your brushes as often as you can. I used to wash my brush after I do my makeup, but that has become a little bit too much because now I have a whole bunch of different brushes. So I definitely do try to do it every week. It's a must. You don't want to have breakouts in your face causing acne. You don't want to have any buildups on the brush. You know, anything can grow, bacteria. And you also want to have clean brushes when you place your makeup on your eyes or your foundation. You just want to have a flawless finish. So, you know, that's the best thing to do, is to make sure that you have clean brushes before you apply them on your face. And trust me, guys, I have a video coming up on my face and how it's been going, and I'm learning my lesson. It has to do with a lot of stuff. So when I'm finished washing all my brushes, I go back in with a Bounty and I try to wipe out the excessive water, as you can see, so that just the water doesn't just sit in the brush, because I really don't want to damage my brush. My brush costs too much money, guys. You guys know brushes are not cheap. They're very expensive. And I rather have an expensive brush using on my face that won't break apart than having a cheap one. But that's untrue, because some of these brushes that cost so much, the wood is just coming apart and I can't understand it. But that will be in another talk time. So as you can see, I just continue to do so, and this is the ending part of my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching how I wash my brushes, and I'm going to try my own best to keep up with my brush, but I really don't wear makeup every day, only on the weekends or tutorial purposes. So if you like this, please subscribe, please thumbs up, please share with your friends and family and everyone, and I'll see you back on my next tutorial. Bye guys, and God bless.